Hey, what's up you guys? Before we start today's video, I just want to go ahead and say that we're doing a 200 subscribe giveaway. So go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. As soon as we hit 200 subscribers, we're going to go ahead and give away an Amazon gift card. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's get started with it. Starting to fix Apollo, day 2. What business do we have to attend to today? Because we do got to attend to some business. Today we're going to be starting sanding. Also, when we were putting together the new bumper, we realized that one of our brackets was missing because when I got into the accident, it completely took out one of my side markers, and also it took out the wiring, and I guess it took out the little bracket that held it in too. We're going to Stevens Creek Subaru today, and we're going to buy that bracket. I already called in, they said they already had it. Also, we have like a small exhaust leak from the exhaust manifold to, I think it's the overpipe. So we got to go ahead and get that part. We might need to get a new gasket today, or it might just need new aligning. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get a new gasket just in case. And then if we need it, then we need it. We're here. Let's go ahead and go inside, go ahead and get that weird little bracket part. I'll go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about later. We got the stuff, the receipt, whatever. Got a new gasket. These things are expensive. Don't get OEM ones. I don't know why I felt like I needed to get one from OEM. All this part really does, this little bracket, it holds in your side markers. If you ever taken off your side markers on your FRS, you've had to go in between, I believe, one of these holes over here to actually be able to take off the side marker itself. And this is where like the top clips in. So that's where you usually have to do it. So that's what really holds this in. But since I lost it, I had to buy a new one. Let's go ahead and get to the house so we can start working on the car. About time to start sanding. God, these things are blurry as hell. Okay, these are getting hella blurry. Let's get started. We pretty much got the bumper done, at least like the initial sanding of it. I'm not like a professional on it, and then I'm being helped by someone else, and they know a lot more about how to do that than I do, because they've been doing body work for years. So let me go ahead and show you how it's going right now. So yeah, we pretty much have like the whole bumper. For the most part, we got everything done. The parts where it doesn't really look like it was done, like right here. I might go over this part, but like this is where they marked where like the far dings are gonna go. So he's gonna go ahead and take care of that, I think that, and I think this right here. Just because I don't feel too comfortable, you know, getting in there and starting it. So I just wanted to stay away from those areas. But I will try and do this part right here. So it's about 2 o'clock, and I decided to go ahead and just take a real quick break from this. I'm freaking starving. I haven't eaten anything today. Not only am I just taking a break and going to get something to eat, I'm going back home to my house to go pick up some wider fenders for this car. Some new wide, I guess you could call them wide body fenders. They're complete fender replacement, so I won't have to cut into these ones. And these ones I'm just gonna go ahead and keep them on the side, since, you know, track car. I know I have a full truck bed, and I did put it back there, I promise. I did use it, but then we decided to go get like fruit cups and stuff, and I didn't feel like leaving it in the back, and I was able to put it back here. And this is a big old box for just some fenders, but it makes sense. It makes sense. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these out so we can show it to you guys. Alright you guys, we got them unpackaged, and we actually got one of the fenders off. These are our wide fenders. They're about 20 millimeters wider than stock, and that'll let us run the 255s up front with ease. Yeah, these are them. They're Duraflex, the Velocity, whatever. I'm guessing these are kind of like a rep probably of of a victory function, because it looks very similar to it. You know, this is just a track car and it's salvage title, so I'm not gonna spend 800 when I could spend like 400, but I had to pay like 95 shipping, so after everything it was like 500 for these. I just wanted something a little bit cooler because, you know, hashtag race car. I'm taking off this fender right here because this one doesn't have any fender liner, and the fender liner was getting in the way over there. So that's why I'm taking off this one, because we're gonna mock these up before we do any sanding and stuff. Yeah, we're taking this off right now. We got this fender off. Now we're gonna go ahead and put on the aftermarket fender. Honestly, I should just leave it like this, to be honest. This looks sick. Okay, no it doesn't, but yeah, time to go test fit this one. Here she is. We have it clamped at the bottom just so we can, I don't know what you call it. It's just supposed to form. There is like a little bit of a gap right here, but it's gonna be race car, so who cares? All I actually care about is the fact, is just so we can make it fit and have clearance to open and close the doors. Obviously I want it to look good, but like functional is, it's more important. I'm gonna keep the 86 things because this is actually my favorite thing apart about it, because it has the 8.6 along with the flat 4s. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep these wheels. On this side I will, because nothing happened to these ones that's on the other side. I think I'm just gonna keep those as spares and get some new ones. I had to take out the fender liner. The fender liner stuck out all the way out here, you know, because it's obviously pushed in right here, and then the fender liner would come out. So we had to pull it out. It's okay, we don't need it, but I will put some in this gapped area where you can see everything, because I don't want it to break the headlights or anything that's going on in there and fling rocks in there. So I'll probably put just something in there. It doesn't matter what, but I'm gonna put something in there. This was the one that probably gave us the most problems, mostly because if you look at this area, look how big this gap is right in the middle. You go down, okay, it's kind of big, kind of big, kind of big. It just, yeesh. I could fit my whole finger in there. Rather than, you know, almost fitting it, it just goes straight in. This piece kind of just chips straight off. I'm not sure if it was with packaging or what, but it came off relatively easily. Fiberglass, like I said. We have some body work to do. You can definitely see that it's 20 millimeters wider for sure. It's definitely going to be able to hold those 255s that I was wanting to put in here. Honestly, I really like them. I like the design. We just got to make sure that they're nice and smooth, and we can perfect them after we make sure that they can fit, and we won't have any problem opening doors or anything like that. Technically they're wide body, but they're like, you know, they're wider fenders that look better than OE fitment, but I mean obviously it could be better if it was installed by someone professional. I'm not, big deal, it's a race car, I don't care. Eventually those might end up being destroyed at some point if I tap another car, you know. It's a drift car. It's okay, they'll be fine. Pretty much all we're gonna go ahead and do for today. We're gonna save even more for tomorrow. Pretty productive day.